Welcome to the National Institute of Academics. What is IPPs? I will explain to you. What is IPPs? IPPs in Pakistan. Independent power producers are private entities that generate electricity and sell it to utilities and end users. Unlike government-owned power plants, IPPs operate independently and typically enter into long-term power purchase agreements with national or regional utilities. These agreements ensure a guaranteed buyer for the electricity they generate, providing financial stability and incentivizing private investment in the energy sector. Key features of IPPs include private ownership, operated by private companies rather than state-owned enterprises, long-term agreements, PPAs that guarantee a buyer for the electricity produced, often for 15-25 years. Capacity payments, fees paid to IPPs to cover the cost of maintaining their readiness to supply power, even when not generating electricity. Contribution to energy security, IPPs help diversify the energy supply and reduce the burden on government resources for power generation. Historical background, the concept of IPPs was introduced to address severe electricity shortages and attract private investment in the power sector. The 1994 power policy, implemented during Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto's tenure, was instrumental in this regard. It offered various incentives, such as tax exemptions, sovereign guarantees, and attractive tariff rates, to encourage private companies to invest in power generation. Role in the energy sector, IPPs have significantly contributed to Pakistan's power generation capacity. They operate under power purchase agreements with the government, ensuring a stable buyer for their electricity. These private entities generate a substantial portion of the country's electricity, complementing the power produced by government-owned utilities. Financial and economic impacts. The financial arrangements with IPPs, particularly the capacity payments, have created a substantial financial burden for the government. Capacity payments are fees paid to IPPs to ensure their readiness to supply power, even when they are not generating electricity. These payments are often indexed to the US dollar, exacerbating costs due to the devaluation of the Pakistani rupee. Challenges and criticisms. One major criticism of IPPs is the high cost of electricity due to capacity payments and other financial arrangements. These costs have led to increased electricity tariffs, placing a heavy burden on consumers and industries. The financial strain from these agreements has also contributed to the country's circular debt problem, where the government accumulates debt due to unpaid subsidies and other financial obligations in the energy sector. Government initiatives and reforms. In recent years, the government has undertaken various initiatives to renegotiate agreements with IPPs to reduce the financial burden. These efforts aim to lower capacity payments and make the financial terms more favorable for the country. Additionally, the government is promoting renewable energy projects and net metering to diversify the energy mix and reduce reliance on expensive imported fuels. In summary, while IPPs have helped alleviate power shortages in Pakistan, their financial arrangements have led to significant economic challenges, prompting ongoing efforts to reform the sector and reduce costs.